okay. Even though I'm missing my father, me happy that you move a yard now. A long time you did I want go. Blessings have to rain like a storm now. Buy the house and the land get the farm up. The sun steady shine it now go. We soon meet you, me just have to sort out a couple things.
A big sound, a big tune.
What you say? Blouse and skirt, blouse and skirt. We clean when on a dirt. Where you say? Miss Lady Empire. Hey, are you run the empire? Where you say? Oh. Lady Empire run the wicked away. Whoa. Blouse and skirt, we not come here fi play. Ha, it's Clear Angel again.
Greetings and love, family. This is Jack Eisen. Right now, I'm tuned in to the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show with your host, Lady D. Yeah, make sure you keep it locked. Playing all the best in reggae and everything you love. We bring the vibes.
What time is it? Time to vibes up the place with the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show. What time is it? Time to vibes up the place with the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show. We're here each and every Friday from 7 p.m. Link Up Radio, that airtime.pro/. Get you straight through us. Tell a friend to tell a friend and keep it locked. Don't touch that dial. It's showtime. Don't over muscle.
Just like the streams and the rivers I flow, I'm feeling so blessed, it's a mellow vibe now. To feel happiness is a struggle, I know. Play this when you're stressed or when you are feel low. So much going on up in my dome. There's no kind of peace even in my home. Can't get defeat, that's something I know. Creep then you walk up and take it clean slow. It's not easy, no, especially when you are feel alone. The good friends you have don't seem to be around. Memories are fading, I can't seem to hold on much longer. I'm bleeding out, hoping that somebody could come heal me now. Can you pray for a brother cause he needs it now? If you're listening, just hear me out. Can you hear me out? It's okay, even though I'm missing my father. Me happy that you move a yard now. A long time you did I want go. Blessings have to rain like a storm now. Buy the house and the land get the farm up. The sun steady shine it now go. We soon meet you, me just have to sort out a couple things round on my part. You first tell me think smart. And if I one thing you have to work hard. Now listen to the things where everybody say. You have to make your own way. Now make them take you for your puppy show. As you are walk, is there with you? You know, been through pain and struggle with you since the plane touchdown in the 2002. Remember when they Babylon them kicked down the door? A whole heap of separation we endure. That's why I know, me born as a soldier. Me turn big man a hold me own up. I'm wiser than before, now me just a flow. Just like the streams and the rivers I flow. I'm feeling so blessed, it's a mellow vibe now. To feel happiness is a struggle, I know. Play this when you're stressed or when you are feel low. So much going on up in my dome. There's no kind of peace even in my home. Can't get defeat, that's something I know. Creep then you walk up with the 15 slow. It's not easy, no, especially when you are feel alone. The good friends you have don't seem to be around. Memories are fading, I can't seem to hold on much longer. I'm bleeding out, hoping that somebody could come heal me now. Can you pray for a brother cause he needs it now? If you're listening, just hear me out. Can you hear me out?
Smart Kid Records. A big sound, a big tune, father. Quiet gives you solidarity and let you see the future with more clarity. Stop the war and stop the animosity. No more life and miss some more prosperity. Do the work and you will learn, and then you'll see the tide return. For another soul be concerned. You knew that the fire still a burn. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Lead us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Step into a lot of terrain, into a lot of dangers. Lead the soldier, lead the soldier. Be the soldier, free the soldier, cause we're your soldiers. Stepping through a lot of terrain, been through a lot of days. Let the words of the most High guide my steps. Think about the blessing and the think I'm not the less. I'm always about the progress. I'm always about the next step. When we give people have bad things flowing at you, things that I already have a better thing going for you. Infinite blessings flowing for you. We got the 3 of life growing for you. Hey, lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Step into a lot of terrain, into a lot of dangers. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Stepping through a lot of terrain, been through a lot of dangers. They're looking to see us down, there's so much around, and we're doing okay. Words will sound, solid ground. Every day we got to pray, so we lead by example, so that others can follow. Today is just a sample of what's for tomorrow. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Step into a lot of terrain, into a lot of dangers. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Stepping through a lot of terrain, been through a lot of dangers. Riot gives you solidarity and let you see the future with more clarity. Stop the war, but stop the animosity. And more life and miss some more prosperity. Do the work and you will learn. And then you'll see the table turn. For another soul be concerned. You knew that the fire still a burn. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers. Step into a lot of terrain, into a lot of dangers. Lead us soldier, lead us soldier. Feed us soldier, feed us soldier. Cause we're your soldiers.
Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Oh, na, 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 na. Good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. Sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, yeah. Boy, forever shining this light. Hey, thank the Lord, my cup is full and running over. All who never like we, I got love we know. Baby girl just text me, say she coming over. And when she reach you, want me fit turn off the phone. Turn the lights down low, turn up the stereo, yeah. Alton Ellis, Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown. Have you ever been in love? No bad vibes can't stop this good vibration, yeah. That's the positive vibes we keep creating, yeah. Sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. As long as we live in this life, we keep it blazing, yeah. As long as we live in this life, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with melodies that touch your soul, no. They're acting like the people don't need it no more. Still when she hear that good music, she hold me close. She groovy now, I know she feeling it for sure. She moved to me and rest her head up on my shoulder. Soothingly she tell me if you turn up the sound. Have you ever been in love? No bad vibes can't stop this good vibration, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the positive vibes and we creating, yeah. Sounds that make you feel right, we keep it blazing, yeah. Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, blazing. Forever shining this light, ooh yeah.
She's so fine and she's so good. Lady Empire playing in your neighborhood. Sure. She's so cool and she's so nice. Lady Empire playing in your neighborhood.
It is great to be unhurt, but the things we got to face, it ain't easy. The grudgefulness, the wickedness, and the bad-minded people, them man. Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? No want to see a brother move up. No want to see a sister move up, no. Them want to see you join the beggars line so you can beg them and praise them the same time. Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? And them one want the glory, and them one fear have nice things. Them no care about a brother or a sister, as long as them a roll on top. Yes, bad mind. Ooh. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Ooh, yes, you got another set of people, grudgeful and merciless. See you with your things you work so hard for, and one gonna take it from you. Yes, if you refuse to give it to them, you may lose your life. Bad-hearted them, all bad-hearted them. Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Grudgeful and merciless. Bad mind. Wicked and heartless. Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind? Bad mind. Why some people so bad mind?
So the arms of flesh will fail you. Some will come with words smooth as oil, and them only intention is to derail you. So whenever things seem to be falling apart or a crumble, remember, Lord give us a whole faith and humble. For I know Jah never fail, yeah. Blessings of Jah never fail, yeah.
Give me a cinnamon lady and fire. Pull up the one day, no. Tear us, sir. Tear them up.
So the arms of flesh will fail them. Some will come with words smooth as oil, and them only intention is to derail you. So whenever things seem to be falling apart or a crumble, remember, Lord give us a whole faith and humble. For I know Jah never fail, yeah. The blessings of Jah never fail, yeah. In my guide and protect. When I'm in forsake you, God motivate you. When a fake friend a play I hate you, God motivate you. Size up, live and get learned. Size up, life is a journey. Size up, love to practice where they preach. Size up, but I know Jah never fail, yeah. The blessings of Jah never fail, yeah. In my guide and protect. Don't take the rising of the sun for granted. I'm like the tree by the river that planted. As the good book says, do not have children shall beg bread. That is my shield and my buckler, my bar, if me I walk far. As I face each day, wicked heart can't get the best of me. Jah never fail, yeah. The blessings of Jah never fail, yeah. In my guide and protect. Overcome the rough times you've been through. Well, God alone will convince you. Most I love is me. It protect me from the battlefield. That's why I read on your words every day like a happy meal. Through the rugged road, side rock the valley stony hill. I know Jah never fail, yeah. The blessings of Jah never fail, yeah. In my guide and protect. Jah never fail, yeah. The blessings of Jah never fail, yeah.
Never feel like it. No, no, sir. Woo!
Miss Lady Empire. Hey, are you run the empire? Where you say? Oh, 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 oh. Lady Empire run the wicked away. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Blouse and skirt, we not come here to play. Ha, it's Clear Angel again.
Yes, it's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. And I want to say blessed love for everybody and the early check-in. And say, Karen, pick up yourself. Don't forget, guys, every Thursday evening, the Roots and Toots Reggae Show is on Mixcloud. So check it out, check it out, check it out. Blessed love to Joshua Thompson, aka DJ Lyrical Fun on the check-in. Early check-in. Last Genesis, our guest from last week on the early check-in. Blessed love. And to each and every one, I've got your ears on wherever you're listening to, whether it's on Mixcloud or it's YouTube or it's right here on linkupradio.airtime.pro. Put that in your browser and it gets you straight through to me. Welcome forward to everyone that's on the WhatsApp. Big up the WhatsApp crew in the Blouse and Skirt Link Up group. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. They start hustling me from early. Big up Ches on the check-in. Ches, Mama Ches. Puzzle Piece Promotion. Puzzle Piece Music 247 at yahoo.com. Gets all the artist music over Dessa, all around. She works hard, you know, hard-working lady. Blessed love, the Tonight Show is brought to you, powered by Puzzle Piece Music. So pick up yourself, Chessford. And she's already on the Facebook sharing up the links as she does. So blessed love to Andrea Wentworth Smith. I know I've got your ears somewhere around over there, and we'll see Andrea live on Facebook a little bit later on. Well, you won't see her physically, but you know she'll be there. She'll meet and greets everybody and point you guys in the right direction, gives you guys all the links for the music, you know. So there you go, Chessford, my left hand, Andrea, my right. We know we working. Teamwork makes the dream work. So we say tonight, guys, I'm in heaven. When I say heaven, I'm in absolute heaven. Now, those of you that follow me on Facebook and just a fan of the show or my music knows that I love an instrumental. I love an instrument. I love an artist that's the choice, you know, that can play an instrument, whether it be guitar, whether it be strings, whether it be the keys or, you know, the drums. I just love an instrument, you know. I got, you know, some of my favorites have been on the show as well. You know, Ja Eyes has been on, Ivan Christie, Taddy P, guys like that. And tonight I'm gonna be spoiled rotten. Jerry Saxman Johnson, you know. Could you believe it? Jerry Johnson, could you believe it? The saxophone enthusiast, I call him. Spoke to him, linked up with him before the show. What a lovely young man as well. And I think this is going to be a great conversation because I'm just getting to know Jerry. I think I started playing his music maybe last 12 months or so, not as recent as that. Didn't know, you know, I went on the social media downloaded sites and I found at least at the very least it was about 14 albums slash collaborations slash, he's got it going on over there. So guys, Jerry Johnson, Jerry Saxman Johnson. But you know, any of those you can find compilations, singles, EPs. I found 14, and that's, you know, I'm sure that's not all of them. So we're gonna talk to him about all of his albums that he's got out. We're gonna talk to him about his musical career. We're gonna talk to him about all sorts of things. I am excited about this one. Jerry Saxman Johnson, I Am in Heaven. We're gonna get you guys in the mood and in the groove. We're gonna play some of his tracks off of his various albums, Saxman at Work, Saxman Visions of Love, Jerry Johnson plays the hits, Mind, Body, and Soul, Brass Connection. We're going to talk to him about his latest. We're going to talk to him about all sorts. So, guys, do not move a muscle. Want to say blessed love to those that are joining me on YouTube, um, those that are joining me on Mixcloud, and just I'm live on Mixcloud, everyone. So if we I think there's some technical difficulties over there, but if not, we'll upload the show later on this week. But I'm definitely on Mixcloud. I'm on YouTube. Just refresh your browsers, guys, if you're having trouble. But blessed love and welcome forward to each and every one. Blessed love. Like I said, I am so excited. I can't control myself. We've got Jerry Saxman Johnson, I can't believe it. Once again, guys, this show is powered, it's brought to you by the powers that be. It's Puzzle Piece Music 24/7 at yahoo.com. Puzzle Piece Promotions. So thank you guys. Thanks, Ches. Thank you for the link. Thank you for sharing up the pages. Thanks for everything that you're doing for us in the business. And I'm gonna stop rattling on because we've got a lovely show tonight. Want to get you guys in the mood for Mr. Jerry Johnson. If you've got any questions, you listen to the music and you've got any questions for him, he will be talking to me live at the top of the hour. The text line number, text is only please 07948098782. Once again, 07948098782 gets you straight through. Texas only, please keep the line nice and open. We kicked off the show with some lovely inspirational feel good music. Sizzler's got a new one. Lead Us Jah, love that one. Vernon Mayton, So Bad Mind. Chronics and the Free Nationals with Eternal Light. What a lovely track. Jah Never Feel I Yet by the Lawgiver. And the intro track is by Elevate Today, and track is entitled Tranquility. Hope you guys are feeling very uplifted. I hope you guys are in the mood for some great saxophone music. I hope you guys are in the mood for some great instrumentals. I hope you guys are in the mood for some tracks from Mr. Jerry Johnson himself. Now, guys, don't move a muscle. Stay tuned. Keep it locked. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The Lady Empire, she's in heaven over there. She's playing some instrumental, and Mr. Jerry Johnson is gonna be at the top of the hour. At the top of the hour, we're gonna be in conversation with him. We're gonna start it off with a little something like this. We ain't gonna keep chatting out the thing, Lady Empire, but I want to say blessed love to each and every one, and I hope you guys have had a very, very good week. Hope you guys have had a blessed week. Here we go. Mr. Saxman Jerry. This one is entitled Red Rose.
Ready, him ready, him ready, him ready, him ready, him ready, him ready. Steady him, steady him, steady him, steady him, steady him, steady him, steady him. Saxman Jerry, sure. The love is not to brag, the love is not to boast. Now here come Jerry Saxman. Blow your music toast.
Wow. come floating in air. What a beautiful track.
SAXMAN Jerry Church. Sure, that's cool, man.
Jennifer said she's up and dancing. Awesome. Welcome forward, Mr. Jais. Joshua Thompson.
SAXMAN Jerry Church. Sure, that's cool, man.
Jacqueline McIntosh, welcome forward. Yes, I totally agree. This is so refreshing.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll continue. Since you came into my life, Jerry Johnson, aka SAXMAN Jerry Johnson. This one is one of my favorites. Woo! This is off the album Jerry Johnson Plays the Hits. Actually, apologies. This is one off the album Saxman's Visions of Love. I told you guys he's got loads of albums out there. Just as awesome. so happy you guys are enjoying the vibes. Now this one is off the album Jerry Johnson Plays the Hits, featuring Mr. Sugar Minot.
You shall break my heart.
He's worked with so many icons.
Oh, I still keep on loving every day of my life. To you, to you, to you. I know my love is true. To you, to you, to you. I know my love is true. Can you feel it in the morning?
Ah, what a lovely, lovely sound. Featuring Mr. Sugar Minot. My love is true.
Still keep on loving every day of my life. To you, to you, to you. I know my love is true. To you, to you, to you. I know my love is true. Can you feel it in the morning?
Mr. Jerry Johnson. Yes, I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the vibes. Welcome forward, Allison from Arlington. Blessed love, my sister. She says her mom and her grandma's locked tonight. Coming up next, I'm going to play a couple off of his Mind, Body and Soul album.
I know my love is true. To you, to you, to you. I know my love is true. To you, to you, to you.
SAXMAN Jerry Johnson.
Love is true.
We'll be linking up with him at the top of the hour.
To you, to you.
This one is entitled Love is in the Air. Mind, Body and Soul is the album. Out now on all digital downloading sites. Go get it, guys. Go get it. Another one of my faves. Woo! said mom's up dancing in the living room. She's having a bit of a jig. Blessed love, Miss Mary. It's nice to be able to play music for all the generations. And if you love good music, this is Mr. Jerry Johnson. SAXMAN Jerry Johnson, that is. Woo! The accompaniment of some keys there. Sweet, sweet, sweet. SAXMAN Jerry Johnson, reggae saxophonist. This track is entitled I Know a Girl.
I know a girl, she's gonna marry me. I know a girl, she's gonna marry me. She's gonna marry me. Just wait and see. She's gonna marry me.
Yeah, man, send them on Lady Empire. Pull up the one there, no. Tear us, sister. Tear them up.
What's up? I see you. Lady Empire, pull up the track. SAXMAN Jerry Johnson.
I know a girl, she's gonna marry me. I know a girl, she's gonna marry me. She's gonna marry me. Just wait and see. She's gonna marry me someday to come.
Off the album Mind, Body and Soul.
care what they're saying. Because we belong to one another. And this will be always and forever.
Off the Reggae Brass Connection album, this track is entitled Lonely Girl. If you just joined us, you're listening to the reggae saxophonist, Mr. Jerry Johnson.
Let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl. Don't you know this lonely man loves you?
Wow.
Hey there, lonely girl.
Good evening, Epics Radio. Good evening, good evening.
Let me make your broken heart like new.
Mind how you're spinning, Miss Mary? The ladies over there in Erdington are having a wild time. This says the moving and grooving to SAXMAN Jerry. It's lovely. Who would have thought? Gotta add this one to my faves list. SAXMAN Jerry Johnson. Woo!
Hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl. Let me make your broken heart like new. Hey there, lonely girl.
These ladies got me cracking up on the WhatsApp.
Don't you know this lonely man loves you?
Mr. Jerry Johnson, what are you doing to the ladies tonight? Featuring Dean Frazier, this track is entitled Take Me Home. One of my favorite tracks. Listen to this one off the Reggae Brass Connection album.
Mighty introduction, introducing Dean Fraser alongside Jerry Johnson. Blaze it, blaze it, blaze it.
said love to everyone that's enjoying the vibes.
Oh, the man said Dean Fraser.
Another one of the icons that he worked with, Mr. Dean Fraser. I'm gonna talk to him about some of the people that he worked with, some iconic names in the business. Not only in the reggae world, I saw some big names come up in the hip hop world as well. He's worked with some big names. Woo!
So now let's listen to that. Yeah, man. Jerry. Blitz.
Yes, you're in tune to the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show. We're here each and every Friday from the hours of 7 p.m. till we say when. We definitely bring the vibes. Link Up Radio.airtime.pro in your browser. Yes, I'm gonna try squeezing one more before we link up with the artist. The reggae saxophonist that is Mr. Jerry Johnson. I'm in heaven, I tell you.
Alongside Dean Fraser, Shamble down the Fraser.
Only thing that's missing is a glass of wine. That's because I don't want to get drunk on the radio. This one's entitled Blue Lagoon. A little bit of ska. Featuring Lester Sterling. to him all night. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're gonna be linking up with Mr. Saxman Jerry Johnson in about 2 minutes. Let me just get a hold of Instagram. Yes, we got him Instagram. It's a guy Instagram going on. Ooh. Let me get a hold of Facebook. I'm trying to find Facebook. I'm always losing somebody. Let's see if we can find Facebook and link up there. Yes. So now we're live on Facebook. I just saw Mr. Saxman Jerry just like the page as well, so I know he's listening. And we're not gonna be too long before we link up with him. Just wait till the links come through. Once again, we're here each and every Friday from the hours of 7 p.m. Don't miss us. 079 480 98782 gets you straight through to us. And now we are live on Facebook. It's the Blouse and Skirt link up page, or Lady Denise Empire. I'm live there as well. And later on, I'm going to try and share it up amongst some of the other groups. And please, guys, reggae dance hall and clash fans is another one of our groups up in there, and puzzle piece promotions as well. You can you can just go over there and see what's going on with some shows. Join up the groups and share up the shows in the groups, even if some people, they don't really want to share on the pages, which is totally understandable. I was getting to find out a lot about all this social media politics and courtesies and who shares what and why you shared. I don't really pay attention to that. I can't be asked, to be honest with you. I just tend to come on Facebook and come on social media and just say, you know what, I just want to do music. And I just sometimes I lose, maybe it's to my detriment, I lose fact of who should do what, when and where, and what should be going on and what shouldn't be going on. But once again, I want to send a blessed love. And don't forget, guys, if you're an artist and you want your music, you want to your music to move around the world, like we've met some of the most interesting artists through our link with Puzzle Piece Music. It's just forward, so it's Puzzle Piece Music 24/7 at yahoo.com. And guys, we're gonna try and see if we can link up with Mr. Jerry Johnson. Hopefully we got a nice link tonight and all as well. Once again, guys, the Blouse and Skirt Link Up show each and every Friday at 7 p.m. Get you straight through to us. And please tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, support the artists.
Hello?
Support the music. Mr. Jerry Johnson, hello.
Hey, that's me. How you doing?
That's you. Blessed love. I was just asking the question before you came, just before we linked. This is what's he doing to the ladies? Because you sometimes you think with instrumentals that people aren't holding a vibe as much as, and we've got this lady in Erdington has got her mom Alison and Miss Mary, the up and the scanting and the skying and everything round there. So told us to take it easy. I don't want to be responsible for anybody's twisted ankle or broken.
Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's a good feeling to
yes,
know that they're feeling my music,
yes, we're holding a lovely vibe. It's nice to showcase different sides, different kinds of music, and different sides to artists. So we should say thank you for your talent and thank you for the music, because we're having a great time around here tonight. So thank
Oh,
you.
thank you for sharing it, you know.
Yes, 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 yes.
That's well appreciated, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
before we start, I'm going to ask you, for those that don't know you and for everybody that's been enjoying all the music and the vibes tonight, like just for you to introduce yourself formally.
Formally, hi, my name is Jerry Johnson. Uh, Saxman Jerry, some people call me, you know. I was born here in New York, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah. New York.
Yeah, New York.
Mm.
And my father's from Jamaica. He's in Clarkstown, Trelawney. And my
Ah,
mom was Barbadian.
yes.
And started playing music in school, um, junior high school, like
Yeah.
6th grade,
Yeah.
you know. Actually, I didn't make the band. They told me I wasn't, I don't know, talented enough. I don't know. So my dad sent me for private lessons. And
Yeah.
after 2 years, I got with the band. I wasn't in the band class.
Yeah.
I just, when the band was practicing, I used to cut my class and go to band practice. I did that for 1 year.
Yeah.
I don't really suggest that, but you know,
Yes.
I
Yes.
just did what I had to do. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I was playing in junior high school, and then you know, my father had a nightclub from the '60s to the '80s, Jamaican nightclub here in New York.
Oh gosh, what was the name of that? What was the name of that one?
In the early '60s, it was Jippy Jappa, and then he changed the name to Blue Lagoon.
The Blue Lagoon. I've been there.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
have.
Yeah, that was a hot spot here in New York. When I was young, I used to go see all these bands playing up there. A lot of some of the members in the groups got famous. Bunny Ruggs was playing in a group called the Wild Bunch, or Hugh Hendrix and the Buccaneers, who's, you know, lead singer for those groups.
Yeah.
And Lester Sterling, I heard you play a song with me and Lester
Yes,
Sterling.
yes, yes, yes.
One of the foundation saxophone players from Scatterlights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him at my dad's club as well. I didn't know about Scatterlights then. I was so young.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I met him there, and the Blues Busters and Phyllis Dillon. I met a lot of groups up there, you know, but I was so young. I was just sitting there,
Yeah.
you know. And as I got older, started playing in school, was playing mostly, you know, school music, and played with funk bands. But, you know, I always had the reggae in me because of my father and, you know, the music in the club. So eventually I started getting into Caribbean bands and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my father linked me up with a group. Actually, before I got with this group, I was playing with Denroy Morgan. You familiar with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Eagle, Morgan Heritage.
Yes.
Dad.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I played with that group, the Black Eagles. I was very young. I was like 16, something like that, 15. And he's the first one to take me to a live recording studio. Denroy, yeah. And then I got with a group, Reckless Breed. That group there was, they was very good. They was, you know, into dub and backing up a lot of artists. That's when I started meeting all these artists that I worked with in the past.
Yeah. Because you've worked with, the list is endless. And I was saying there's a lot of, but I was thinking it's all reggae artists and stuff, but I've seen a couple of big hip hop names down there as well, you know. Queen Latifah, you know, KRS
with her.
Quick KRS-One, Ledge, you know, it's one of my favorite hip hop artists. Ledge, you know. I mean, you know, these are people that, you know, gosh, whoo, takes me back. You know what I mean? Takes me
Well,
back.
music is music, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of been around the block for a while, you know.
I must apologize because well, not apologize because you can't know everything, but I was a bit taken away by how much you actually have done. I was telling the audience earlier that you got to go on the downloading sites and put your name in, and you've got endless albums, compilations, singles, EPs. You name it, you've done it, and it's a lot to get through. But I did happen to um I've got some favorites and I've got some favorite albums, and I haven't even touched the surface yet. You know what I mean? I've got a ways to go.
Yeah, yeah. As a musician playing in bands for so many years,
Yeah,
um, you're in the back. They don't really, it's very rare that they really know who's on sax, who's on trumpet, who's on,
yeah, hmm
they're really focusing on the main lead singer or
yeah,
whatever.
hmm
And I always wanted to like share my side of the story, let people, hear what I have to say. So back in the early days, you had to go to a studio and they have the tape and they put it out and but
hmm
after a while, when everybody started getting computers in their studios and stuff, that's when I really started recording a lot. I got my equipment and stuff, and it's a blessing when you own your own music. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
oh yeah, for sure, for
And
sure.
yeah, you work at your pace and you have some control. So
Yeah,
I just started blitzing and putting out. But people, I had people that would always encourage me. Sugar Minot used to always tell me, you know, put out some stuff, get your stuff going. And
hmm
Sister Carol used to tell me that as well.
yeah,
So yeah, once I got my equipment, I just started blitzing and just,
hmm
enjoyed it.
yeah.
I never became no big superstar, but a lot of people enjoyed what they heard, you know what I mean?
I tell you what, and what you've done so well. There's so much to. I am a bit of a. I was saying this earlier as well. For people that know me, know for years, I'm a sucker for what I call a good rhythm or a good instrumental. I mean, I can listen all day. It's almost like a meditation for me. And I think what it is, what makes what you do so special is when you don't have a vocal and you've got to let an instrument tell the story and you've got to get the emotion from the instrument. You've got to be able to connect that way with an artist. Your job is almost 10 times harder. Well, I would feel for the audience listening, because we've got to listen to the story through the instrument, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah,
And
that's true.
it's amazing when you can do it so well that people really enjoy, because it's like, take tonight for example. You don't expect someone to be calling in or texting and saying we're actually up dancing. I'm thinking, but people, because I always think I'm a bit strange. Not that I'm strange, I tend to like, I don't tend to like what everybody likes. So when you talk to people about it, they don't understand, well, what's so special about the instrument? I've sat down and listened to an instrument and just bust into tears. It's so beautiful. Do you know what I mean? I
Oh,
love.
really?
Yes,
Oh,
it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. It's like when words aren't enough, and you get a story told with an instrument. I think it's a special thing. It's a different way to listen to music, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I do.
oh, thank you. Yeah, I tend to sometimes I might sing a little piece
Yes, yes, I heard that. Yeah,
of, yeah, of the tune, and people will, them say, "Oh, I know that tune," and then I'll let the sax take over because it's already in motion.
yeah,
Sometimes I'll do that.
yeah,
Sometimes I'll just play, or sometimes I might sing background,
yeah.
choruses or whatever.
Hmm.
And but yeah, I'm not really a singer though. I've sang background for years in all different groups and stuff like that. But I never really, it was never really my goal to be a lead singer.
Yeah, but you do
I,
you do all right. I listen to what I heard you can hold your own. Don't worry. You're all right there.
maybe I could do it here in the studio, but
Yeah.
I don't think I could. Sorry, I could go on stage and do that. I'm kind of shy to go out in the front like that. I could go out front and solo. I've done that for years.
Yeah.
But actually, I don't know. I don't know. It's just something I never really did. Kind of
Yeah,
kind of shy
I
about
know,
it.
I know what you mean. I got an interesting question, And this is a question I should have really asked you from the beginning. But Jennifer, one of my listeners, she's listening from Canada, and she's asking, what made you as a young boy, what made you choose um your instrument, and why not, let's say, the piano, or why not the guitar, or why the saxophone? What's so, and that's a good question, Jennifer, good question. Why the saxophone?
Yeah. Well, when I was young, like 5 years old, here in New York, the West Indian community was small and tight,
Yeah.
So they have your businesses, and all the West Indians would go to this because they were all friends and whatever.
Yes, yes.
So the local barbershop, which was right around the corner, they would cut my hair,
Yeah.
and I would go there. They were friends of my father,
Mm-hmm.
and I would go there, and these guys were musicians, and they would break out their instruments
Mm-hmm.
and start playing. So the saxophone player, I'm about 6 or 7 years old. The saxophone player, his name was Kuji.
Yeah.
Great saxophone. Oh, that's the first time like I ever sat there and listened to a saxophone player.
Yeah.
The trumpet player, his name was Lester Minot.
Ah.
Come to find out years later, that was Sugar's uncle.
Yeah.
Sugar Minot's uncle.
Yeah.
So they were friends of my dad, and they used to play at my dad's club. But when I heard him playing, and this was ongoing, then they would play at the local block parties and stuff.
Mm.
I really gravitated to the sax, the sound,
Mm.
it just sounds so
Wicked
sweet
instrument.
and beautiful.
Yes,
You know what I
it is.
mean?
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I just loved it. I eventually I learned how to play other instruments because on my CDs I play a majority of the instruments. But
Wow. Yeah. Oh, because I was gonna ask that, because normally when people can play one instrument, they have like a secondary instrument, or they have, they can play two and three.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit, I got the green eyes going on, because I'm telling you something, I can barely play. Mary has a little, I've been doing this piano. I've been struggling with the keyboard,
nice.
because they say it's good to learn, even if it's just 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 the basics, and I'm just doing the basics. And it's amazing when you listen to yourself play. It's just it's nice to be able to. I think everybody, even if it's for relaxation, even if it's just for pleasure, everybody should learn an instrument. Learning an
Yeah,
instrument.
yeah. Piano definitely helps you with theory and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have a question for you.
Yes,
You're a singer.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, I heard your music on Karen's Root and Toot
Oh,
reggae
Karen,
show,
I love her. Don't you love Karen? Yes.
and I said, "Oh, wow, yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds very nice." Yeah, I didn't know. I was surprised.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kind of getting into my own this probably last 12 months or so since lockdown, sort of like getting a bit more serious with it than I used to be. It used to be just for pleasure, or just put something out every once, and now I'm sort of like really in touch with, that seems to be my go-to, really in touch with my music and with expressing myself that way. So
Right.
yes, I enjoy it.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah. It
music
sounded
is,
very nice. I enjoyed it when
I
I was
love,
surprised.
I love, but enough about me. Enough about me. This saxophone thing. I was thinking tonight. It says, did I rethink my instrument of choice? Because this is sounding good. It's good. Now I'm sure, and it is a bit of a cheeky. This is not even a question. This is a bit of a cheeky statement. Jennifer's a bit of a troublemaker. She says she bet you got all the girls because you played the saxophone when you were younger. So I'm gonna tell you what you said.
No, 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 no. No, nothing like that.
She's making you blush. Behave yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
Jennifer. Behave.
No,
But
no,
but but
not really.
moving along, I was just wondering. I mean, I'm not gonna name drop because the list is just endless, and it's just endless. But I mentioned earlier in the show, I says reggae saxophonist. I was reading a bit. I went on YouTube actually, and they don't know Lenny Saxman Johnson. It's go on there, guys, and look at that video, and that's where I think I got to know you a little bit better.
Okay.
I watched the video, and I saw them in the comments at the top describe you as the reggae saxophonist, listening to his music, and I says, well, I get a little bit of all sorts of genres of music when I listen to you play. So, and then when I saw, like I said, the KRS-One link and the Queen Latifah link, and also you've got a lot of you've got some dub music out there as well. So
Right.
I was wondering, it's fair to say that you're doing just music? I would take that reggae saxophonist off there because it's just music, because you've got different sort of styles as well, which I'm very interesting.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you find that a lot of musicians, um, they all study jazz or R&B stuff like that. Growing up in New York,
Mm-hmm.
I had like uh, both worlds in front of me. I had the R&B, the funk,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the reggae. So
Mm-hmm.
I was on both sides.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My learning stage, the school band. Um, wasn't really no Caribbean people, and they wasn't playing no Caribbean music in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, that's
so
true.
that was on another side. But in school, I'm playing with the funk bands,
Mm-hmm.
playing with little funk bands in the hood,
Mm-hmm.
block parties in the park, and all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I go to my dad's club on his side, it's all reggae.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I had those two sides. The funk side was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, Cool Hurt used to keep these parties. He's big in hip hop. He's from Jamaica though.
I
A lot of
know,
people
yeah.
that,
I've
yeah,
been to one and two of his his parties.
yeah.
Wow.
Back in the day, yeah, he was
Yes,
like
yes,
one of
yes.
the founders.
Yeah, yeah.
So we used to go to his parties. Young kid riding up and down on my bike, go to his parties
Yeah.
in the park and clubs like that.
Mm.
But I would always go to my dad's club and take in the reggae, and then started
Mhm.
getting into all the reggae groups and
Mhm.
Caribbean
Mhm.
side of me. And I kind of like, I still go both routes, but I'm 85% reggae. I
Mhm.
just have a love for that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And
yes, 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 yes,
put
yes.
my heart and soul in it.
Mhm. Mhm.
When I got to travel to England, I had a wonderful time with Frankie Paul back in the
Yes,
80s. Back in the
yes,
80s,
yes, yes.
we toured all up and down, and I fell in love with Lovers Rock. Because
Yeah, Lovers Rock is very sad.
yeah,
Lovers Rock.
the voices is just like the voices I would lay with the saxophone.
Yeah.
Nice and mellow and stuff like that. And yeah, I really had a nice time. And then eventually I got with the English group Steel Pulse. I was with them for 10 years,
Yes.
and then I left, and then I came back for 6 more years. Then I left. I was all over the place. But yeah, reggae was my love. I had a
Mhm.
special
Mhm. Mhm.
place in my heart for that music.
Now that we are sort of seeing the other side of COVID, fingers crossed, do you think you'll be doing any more traveling and any more um shows, live shows, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm just really concentrating on studio
Mm-hmm,
sessions and
mm-hmm.
work
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I
Because
guess at
I was saying to
some
myself,
point,
yeah, it must be different for an artist like yourself than it is for like a vocal artist. You know what I mean? It's the market is kind of different, and you
oh yeah.
yeah, and if you're an accompaniment more but it's not to say that we can't have a show with reggae. This Jerry Johnson live on touring with it's not to say that it can't be done, but it's not it's music is changing now. I don't know if my taste is changing, but I just think that your albums, when you listen to your albums, that you can just I could just see you there just live. It would be I could sit there for hours. I know I would totally enjoy that.
Well, funny enough, I started getting offers, some festivals and stuff, but I'm just kind of burnt out, got kind of tired of traveling and up and down
I
in
could
airports,
understand
and
that.
it seemed like I just burnt myself out
But Jerry,
working
Jerry,
with.
Jerry, Jerry, don't slide over the thing and downplay the thing. You're talking about traveling. People, he's done Sunsplash, he's done Sting, he's done Japan Splash. Where and that must have been wicked because you're not a vocal. They don't need to understand. They just need to feel the vibe of that instrument. They don't need to understand your words, even if the English is not great. That must have been. What was it like, Japan Splash?
Oh, it was great. It was, I wasn't an artist. I was in the band. I played in like three bands on one tour.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Was backing everybody,
yeah,
Frankie, Sugar,
yeah,
um, Dennis, Peter Metro,
yeah,
Barrington Levy.
yeah.
It was a long, long, long list. It was a lot of
I could
hard work.
imagine.
But
I could imagine. I could imagine. It must have been wicked.
yeah,
Meeting all these people. I know this is a very unfair question to ask, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. You've met so many people. Who do you have like a standout moment that says, when I met so and so, it was like, wow. Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody's so special,
I know in their own way.
especially when you meet like the veterans.
Yes, yes, I could imagine.
Roland Alfonso. He was my mentor. He was the saxophone
Ah,
player in
yeah,
in Scatterlights. When I used to do the oldie shows,
yeah,
that was paradise because I have all,
yeah, yeah,
oh, Delroy Wilson,
yeah.
John Holt, Dennis Brown, Jackie Matu. The
Ah,
list just goes long. I got, all of these
mm,
big artists who put the music on the map, and I'm there with them. Those are special moments.
What was
So
Dean Frazier like? Because your track, "Take Me Home," that he's featured on, that's one of my favorite tracks of yours. I don't know what it is about that track. That and Blue Lagoon. I love the Scar track as well with Lester Sterling. But
yeah, yeah. Well, funny enough, with Dean, I met him lots of times. He was, with his band
mm-hmm,
doing shows, and I was with Steel Pulse,
yeah,
and we met a lot of times.
yeah,
Never really worked with him,
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm.
And with that CD that you played, Reggae Brass Connection,
Yeah,
I was kind of reluctant because I never really like to ask favors that bother people.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that CD, I have all these horn players. I asked my friend Sidney Mills. I said, "Yo, you think Dean would come and help me out on this and
yeah,
do a song with me?" And he said, "Yeah, yeah, call him, let him know." So we knew each other, but I never really,
yeah, yeah,
we never really played together. So I hit him up on Facebook, I think,
yeah.
and I said, "Yo, Dean, what's up? It's Jerry. I was wondering, if you would, do a tune with me." And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, no problem, no problem." I was shocked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I started reaching out, and I checked Buttons over there in England, and
yeah,
his brother Patrick,
yeah,
and they all was showing me love. I couldn't believe it, and Lester Sterling and everybody,
yeah,
because I just, I think nobody really, they probably knew me. I didn't think they was, I don't know. I like to stay in the corner and be quiet, stay out the way.
yeah,
I'm that kind of person.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Over here in New York, there's so much competition and headhunters and stuff like that.
yeah,
But there are musicians that are humble and they
mm-hmm,
show love, and I really learned that with this CD. I saw that people really did check for me.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know,
You,
yeah. So Dean was cool.
yeah, you're
He
an
was.
awesome artist, and normally, Ches has artists out there, or you get on the email, so and so is available, so and so is available, but it didn't happen with you and I this way. I just went, I think she posted one of your songs off your latest album, and I was saying, and I says, I love this guy because she knows she's been sending me your music for quite a while now. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
says,
Ches
I
was
love this
good
guy. And
people.
I says, I wonder if he would, and I'm like, I wonder if he would do it. I wonder if he would do it to you.
Oh, I'd love to. I'd love
And
to. Believe me.
when she came back and she said, you said yes, I was over the moon because I don't think I would love to. This year my aim is to get more in touch with a lot of the music that I love. Um Yes, I now get all the artists on, and and they're so welcome, and I love the artists and getting to know the artists. But I love the instrumentals. I love me R&B. I want more R&B and more soul singers and more more
Right.
bass
Right.
players. And I've had Taddy P on. I've had various um um Ivan Christie. Had various
Right.
musicians on. And what it is, you guys, um people, I know you feel like you're in the background and people tend to forget about you, but it's not the case, because I spend, like, tomorrow I'm going to spend all day Saturday getting to listen to some more of your music, and probably put a little playlist together. I love just sitting down and just chilling to a good old, I love an instrumental. When I say instrumental, is to say that an artist that plays an instrument, and you listen to, and they've got an album out, and we should have more albums. Now I know your latest, which one, I'm confused now, which one is the latest album? I know you've got quite a few. Which one is the latest one?
Music from the heart.
It's Music from the Heart. Okay. So that one is your latest one. I don't know if I've played any from those tonight, but I have all your music. You have loads I could play. I could sit and play you all night, all day tomorrow, and still not it takes a lot to play.
Yeah, yeah. Thank
And
you. I appreciate it.
it's a lot to play and a lot to get around. But I want to encourage people to for those that aren't used to, for those that love the instrumentals, will appreciate you as an artist, and appreciate your music. But I want the people that don't necessarily listen to that sort of music to give it a try and listen to how good it is, because it's a wicked um with some wicked albums you got out there. I especially like the one, I think the album was is it Jerry Johnson plays the hits, or is it
Of
mine?
Sugar Minot.
Yeah, or no. Mind, Body and Soul, I think it is. It got
Oh,
some,
Mind, Body, and
yeah,
Soul.
you got
Yeah,
some good
yeah.
albums. The one that's got Lonely Girl on it. Sorry. I Know a Girl.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
one, I
yeah,
Know a
yeah.
Girl.
That's an old vintage
I
tune.
know it's an
Yeah,
old song, but I love to hear,
yeah,
you did it, it was a good job. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Thank you. Yeah, I love the old vintage tunes. I love Rocksteady. I love ska. I love Love Is Rock. I
Yeah,
can listen to Love Is Rock all day, all night. When I touched down in England that time, I was in paradise,
yeah.
listening to all those tunes were well fresh to me.
Hmm.
And yeah, when I heard you playing some of those songs, I was like, wow. I haven't really heard anybody play like the Lester Sterling one that you played.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I pick what I usually do.
Yeah,
I pick up my
Lester, and
favorites. Yeah,
he's up there in age. I was
yeah,
really honored when
yeah,
he said, yeah, 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 Jerry. He was a good friend of my dad's.
yeah.
And yeah,
I like that track. You know what I like about that track? It's not a track, if you're listening to your music, because for the albums that I was listening to and what I was listening to, it was a very unexpected joy, if you know what I mean. I wasn't expecting that. And then I found myself having it on repeat and saying, "No, this is lovely." Absolutely, So
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
That was a special. Yeah, that was a special album. Actually, Roland Alfonso's son
yeah,
plays drums
yeah,
on that track. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
me and him are good friends. I work with him all the time.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, yeah, yeah. I enjoyed that. That was a hard CD to put together, but all those horn players
yeah.
really showed me love and support. And I'll never
Yeah,
forget that.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I want to say something, just jumping off the topic just slightly.
Hmm.
Karen, from the that does the Roots and Toots show on
Yeah,
Thursday.
yeah, yeah.
She's up here saying that Lady Empire is much more better at interview than she. Now you know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna send you. You got to do an interview with her. I love it when people do things like this, because what people don't realize, it's nothing to do with. I love a good natter with someone. I love to have a good chat. And when you got somebody like Jerry, Jerry is easy to talk to. You just say hello, have a and it's just a conversation. I don't look at it as an interview. I'm so
Yeah.
curious, and I could talk to you all night, because we haven't talked, we haven't touched the surface. A man that's been doing what you do for so many years, and you've met so many people, you must have so many stories. So the next question that I've got at you, are you gonna write a book of all your experiences? Have you ever thought of it? Thought about
A
writing a
book?
book? Yeah.
No, I never thought about it. But I I tell you, I got some funny stories like back in the day coming up. You know what I mean? Oh, the
I
rough days
think
or
I
hard.
think
Yeah.
I think writing a book would be so interesting.
I never thought about that though, but
Yes,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
yeah, playing around town and in the hood and getting into
yeah.
situations
I
and
could
all
imagine.
kind of craziness
I
and
could imagine. I could
fights
imagine.
break out, gunshots start popping, you got to run all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
a
yes,
bit,
yes, yes,
yeah, we've been through a lot here, you know,
yes,
but
yes. I
it's
was in New York in the from I think from 80 I remember was it 83 to 92. I was there for about 17 good years. And I think that was around the time where I mean I don't know what kind of era what years you're talking about, what your era
yeah,
is.
that was the time, that was
But
it.
those in those times, especially some of the names that you mentioned, I remember. So I don't want to show. I don't want to show because you see people like Ches and Karen that have me down as this like lady empire, you know, very lady. So I don't. I'm trying. Jerry, don't spot me up. I'm trying not to spot
No, no,
myself.
not at all. But
But I'll tell you something. I'm with you. I know exactly what you're on about, mate. I know what you're
yeah, it
talking
was
about.
crazy. It was crazy back then, you know.
Yes,
And
it was.
we had to go in there
Yeah,
and perform, and you know,
yeah,
always be, you know,
yeah.
be aware and be ready to run in
But it was a good.
case any.
It was a different sense of. It was a different sense of fun, but it was a fearless sense of fun anyway because you still would get up next week and do the same thing all over again, and knowing that
Yep,
you know
yep.
you gotta watch
Go
how
right
you
back
see
in
it.
the same club. That's what we did. You know, we was just making a living. We was young and out there hustling. You know what I mean?
But I don't know if you find this now. What I think, what's different from then now, I think as much as it was crazy and it was a bit rough, I think the unity in the community as far as you get into or your peers being more supportive. It wasn't so much of a competition and a dog eat dog like it is today. I mean, yes, you know,
Right.
yes, it was rough,
Yeah.
but I find that the tone is totally different now. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but um,
Yeah, yeah. And back then we was, you know, we was kind of setting the foundation. You know, it was rough back then.
yeah,
Um, you know, we used to go to clubs and ask if we can, you know, if we can play there on a, you know, do something on a Thursday night, or if we can
yeah,
get a night at the club,
yeah,
you know, and they give us the worst night, like a Monday, you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And then when they saw that everybody came out and supported, and the place is packed on a Monday,
yeah.
you know,
Well, on a
then they
Monday,
wanted,
on a Monday, you're gonna get certain hood rats like myself in the club. Guys,
yeah,
on a Monday
yeah.
night,
But
it's
they
like that.
came out and supported, and this guy is wondering, like, wow, all these
Yeah,
people come in here on a
yeah,
Monday night, you know,
yeah. That was our
this is
night.
crazy.
That was our night. There was a lot of things that used to go on a Monday night.
Monday nights, yeah,
Monday
people
night used
come
to be
out
a
and
hot night. Mm,
support the music, you
mm,
know,
mm,
and wasn't really getting a whole lot of sponsors and stuff like
mm,
that,
mm,
you
mm,
know.
mm,
Eventually people took note and came in and started, you know,
mm,
keeping shows, and you know, before they would let us use their club, now they want to hire us, you know. They
yeah,
want to take the Monday nights from us, and but it's all good, you know. It was
yeah.
just helping music get to the next level, you
Mm.
know.
When you're not um working on your music and what you're doing, when you're sitting down just relaxing, what other kind of is there any other artist that either influences your music or that you sit down and chill out and say, look, I'm gonna put on some blah blah blah, you know, and just relax? Who do you listen to?
Oh well, you know, I could say I listen to everything.
Mm,
Um, Sometimes I go into my jazz, Coltrane, and
mm. Oh yeah.
you know, Coleman Hawkins, and I'll go into all of that. Sometimes you know, being a musician, I want to hear my instrument
Yeah.
being, you know, somebody playing it, you know,
Yeah.
playing stuff that I don't play or I can't
Yes,
play,
yes,
you
yes,
know.
yes, yes, yes.
Then I'll have my mood, you know. I'll go over to the lovers rock and stuff like that. I'll go all around, but
Yeah.
at some point I really, it helps me and it gives me more ideas when I
Mm,
listen to saxophone players or instrumentals,
mm,
you know,
mm,
because when you keep on recording over and over and over, you might tend to repeat yourself,
Yeah, yeah. I could imagine. Yes, it's easy to do with an instrument.
Yeah. And then you don't really realize till way after the fact, like, wow, or me anyway. Like, wow, I played that line on that song.
Yeah.
So can't really pinpoint it. I'll never get tired of listening to good music, whoever. Or whatever it is.
Oh, blessed Lord. Just I know I have told them quite a bit where to get your music, but just from you, where can we get your music and get in touch with you? Like you so give us your social media, sort of your handles and stuff like that.
Oh, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon. Uh, you just Google it. It's all over. I make sure I got it on all the download sites.
And don't forget,
And
guys, go there, go on YouTube as well. There's some good stuff over there.
yeah, YouTube, Spotify. You could check Ches Ford. She'll give you the hookup. You could hit me up on SAXMAN Jerry on Facebook and Instagram, or SAXMAN Jerry at Yahoo. Pretty simple. And that's where I'm at.
And once again, is there anybody you'd like to big up or say hi to?
Wow, there's 100 million people. But Birmingham, that was the place. I had a lot of people over there that used to treat me well.
It's a nice place.
Sorry.
It's a nice place.
Yeah. Oh, Jocko Melody.
Yeah,
that was my
Jocko.
brethren.
Bless him. Yeah.
Skins. Selwyn Brown from Pulse.
Yeah.
Nesbitt Grizzly, he passed away. That was my brethren. Me and
him.
him was real close.
Yeah.
He used to take good care of me when I was over in England. The list goes on and on and on. But just to the whole world, thanks for everybody who likes the music and appreciates it. I can't say enough.
And once again, I want to say big shout out goes to Ches.
Yeah, Ches Ford.
Yeah, you gotta put
she's in my corner.
Jerry, you gotta put the buzz at the end. I'm just learning to. I've just got to find out from last week. We gotta put the Ches. It's a buzz.
Oh yeah. That's how I always like to put about 20 Z's at the end.
Yes. Puzzle Piece Music 24/7 at yahoo.com. That's the place to be if you're an artist and you want your music to go all around. This is the part of the show where I would ask you to sing something a cappella for the ladies, but you've got a sax. I don't know how this is gonna
Yeah, my sax is in the back.
I know. So what we're not gonna ask you to sing. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna ask everyone to go out on the downloaded sites and download Jerry's music. His latest album is latest album out now. Album.
Music from the Heart.
Music from the Heart is the album. It's out now. Go out and get it. But failing that, he's got a lot of work out there to keep you busy. I'm listening to about 4 or 5 of his albums at once at the moment. And I'm really enjoy it. And thank you for not only bringing something different to our platform, but also helping us to understand what it's like, being a saxophonist, because we've had we get the bass players and we get it's a unique instrument, unique in the sense of what we tend to listen to, if that makes sense. Whereas and it's nice to have reggae music sort of for us to experience reggae music in that format. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. And took my breath away. And the audience, thank you guys for being so welcoming and upstanding, because sometimes you get nervous, you don't know how people are going to take things. But you got your fans out there, I could see you got your fans, and you got your knicker throwing ladies, you got the Jennifers from Challenge. Don't worry, Jerry, don't act so shy and gushing, but you got the ladies over here, they got me.
Oh, really?
They got me doing it tonight. They gave me
Yeah. No, I'm just, I'm
They're
laid back.
yes, they're in
You
they're in
know,
love.
I just find myself to be, yeah, I don't claim to be, this, that, and the other. I just
Hmm.
try and make it sound decent, because there's 100 million other sax players
Oh,
out
for
there that,
sure, for sure.
that are much better than me.
I
So I just try and keep it humble and do my best. You know what I mean?
yes, yes, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the link and stay in touch, and we'd love for you to come back when you've got another album. And I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, that we will continue to play. There's so much of your music to play. I endeavor to play your music
Oh yeah.
regularly and make sure that people
Thank you so much.
it's not like we have the interview and and we forget all about you. You've got some lovely tracks, so thank you so much for the music. Keep up the great work, and like I said, keep in touch. Yeah.
Will do. Will do. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Blessed love,
All right.
guys.
Respect, my sister.
Respect. So
All right.
guys, that was Mr. Saxman Jerry. He is if you think he's nice, he's nicer than nice. He's absolutely beautiful. Tonight I haven't played any of the tracks from his. Have you know I've got? I went because I'm such a instrumental nut. I went and I have downloaded. I'm listening to about four of his. I'm listening to about four of his albums at once, and I am gonna get around to listening to his latest album. And I'm gonna get around to I've already got it, but I haven't listened to it in its entirety. That's why I didn't. What I've played tonight is some of the tracks that I thought you guys would enjoy. But really I should have put forward some of his. So what I'm gonna do is when I upload the show, put a couple of his newer tracks on the upload as well. And over the next couple of weeks, you're gonna hear a lot. I guys, I play a lot of instrumentals in between sets. So I've burnt out me Ivan Christie and me Taddy Peas and me Eyes and such like. So now we've added Jerry Johnson to the pact. So want to say blessed love. Thank you guys so much for your ears, and for those of you that are on Mixcloud for your eyes. Karen, blessed love, I love you. I'm gonna phone Jerry at the end of the show and tell him to book a date with you, and I want to hear him. Although I've been busy on Thursdays lately, but trust me, I'm gonna tune in for that one. You gotta interview me. He's nice to talk to. And I always tell people when they talk about interviewing artists is it can be a nerve-wracking thing, but I don't look at it. I never use the word interview. I always say that I'm just gonna have a conversation, and I talk to them. Some of them they can't. I'm so laid back. I talk to them like we old friends. I tease them, and if it's the men, I don't know how because I know that I know Jerry can't take a flirting from me from right about, but I flirt with every single one of them. When the wife listening and this, we a good old flirt, and it gets me through the end. I love a good flirt. I do flirt with everybody, and it gets me through. But I would just look at it like your friend. Yes. And the artists, remember, they're just as nervous as well, and they're so appreciative of us playing the music, sharing the music. So it's not as once you do one or you do two, you just it's just getting there. Even some of the ones that are some of the guys that you think will make you nervous. I listen to Karen. She's got such a beautiful voice, and the way that she interacts, even with us, just listening to the show. So I think she would be brilliant. So I'm looking forward to Jerry Johnson's interview with Karen. Ches, make it happen. Ches, get on the ball. Ches, I'm going to giving Ches another job like she ain't got enough to do. Once again, blessed love and thank you so much for Puzzle Piece Music 24/7 at yahoo.com. Puzzle Piece Promotion. Ches, thank you so much for a good show. Don't forget, guys, on Thursdays, I think it's from 7. Karen, don't shoot me. Remind me is it from 7 till 10? Roots and Toots reggae show. They're awesome over there. They're doing such a fabulous job as well because not to underestimate the power of your music being played. Karen, they do such a good job, and it's a good vibe over there. So Gaz and Karen, blessed love, thank you guys so always. They always keep me company. Guys, I always say you guys to come over mix. Nobody comes over on the mix club. Where they're all on the radio, and I love you guys on the radio as well. And I love you guys on the WhatsApp because the messages you guys send through. Some people like that anonymity. Don't I'm not trying to try and use big words tonight, but of being able to say what they want to say and not have people looking. So I appreciate that as well. Once again, blessed love, but it's not finished. All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna say goodbye to Instagram, and I am gonna say goodbye to Facebook. But if you are on Mixcloud, the vibes continue. If you're on YouTube, the vibes continue. This at this point we have to stop. We don't want to get cut off by Facebook, so we kind of and we don't want to get into trouble with Instagram. So what we do is we tend to say, you know what, we got to say goodbye. Once again, guys, blessed love. Once again, Jerry, if you were listening, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again for lovely, lovely, lovely conversation. He is just awesome. Coming up next, we're gonna play a couple of little we're gonna keep that vibe going, shouldn't we? Yeah, keep that vibe going. It's a nice vibe. And we're gonna play a little something like this. This is Winston Fergus, and this is a dub version of Ancients of Dubs while I say goodbye to Instagram. Good night, Karen. God bless. See you next week. Once again, guys, we're here each and every Friday from the hours of 7 p.m. until I run out of steam. I say that tongue in cheek because I'm usually flapping by the half of the hour to the hour. It's life. I'm getting old, guys. 079-480-98782. So it's our text line. If you want to leave a message for Saxman Jerry, I'll forward it over to him. If you want to leave me a message, even if you want to say what a fantastic job Jez is doing, you can do that too. Big up my sister Andrea. Big up to each and every one that's listening. I got some Taddy P coming up next. One of my favorite bass players. Keeping with the tone of this evening. Our featured saxophonist tonight is Mr. Jerry Johnson. Once again, as I move forward, I do want to say thank you so much and blessed love. Thank you for the music. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this rocking. Come in, Mr. Taddy P. Featuring AJ Johnson. Love this track. Any Love coming up next. Lovers Corner instrumental style.
I speak to myself sometimes, and I say, oh my, in a lot of ways, you're a lucky guy. Hey, all you need is a chance to try and be loved. In my heart, there's a need to shout. Dying, screaming, crying, let me out. Hey, all those feelings that I want to touch and need love. Hey, what a world for a lonely guy. Sometimes I feel I'm gonna lose my mind. Can anybody tell me just where to find any love, any love? And oh, everyone needs a love, no doubt. Any love, any love, any love. And oh, everybody lives alone without any love, any love. And I know there's someone waiting for me to enter my life, to enter my life. Every day as I live, I try to think.
Mr. Taddy P.
I'm waiting for someone true to give me love.
On bass featuring AJ Johnson. AJ Brown, sorry.
Sweet and so divine, and I can't wait for my Lord light to shine.
Mr. AJ Brown.
Can anybody tell me?
Sultry voice.
Find any love,
any love,
any love.
Oh yeah.
Everyone needs a love, no doubt. Any love, any love, any love. And oh, everybody lives alone without any love, any love. And I know there's someone waiting for me to come into my life, to come into my life. Yeah. Suddenly out of the clear blue sky, lonely tears start to fill my eyes. I can't weep, but I refuse to cry. I got to keep holding on. I got to be very strong to keep holding on. Everyone needs a love, no doubt. And me love, and me love. And no, everybody feels alone without any love, any love. And I know there's someone waiting for me to enter my life, to enter my life.
On bass, Mr. Taddy P.
And there's someone waiting for me to come into my life, into my life. Hey, everyone needs a love, no doubt. Any love. Today, everybody lives alone without any love, any love.
brand new one from Taddy. Track entitled Alone Tonight.
Come home. This in your face. I really wish I didn't have to be alone tonight. I want some company. I need your company, yes. I wanna hold a rub and touch and grab and squeeze you tight. I want some company, yes. I need your company, yes. Hey, real Rasta love me have to give you, girl. One that satisfy your soul is what you deserve. Queen of me heart, no want you out of me sight. Nothing to fear cause I'ma treat you right. Make you feel safe with my sweet embrace. Play some bass and put a smile on your face. When you know home, lonely at home. Want you come home, come sit on your throne, yeah. I really wish I didn't have to be alone tonight. I want some company, yes. I need your company, yes. I wanna hold a rub and touch and grab and squeeze you tight. I want some company, yes. I need your company, yes. Hey. Girl, your love is vital, just like me idol. Yeah, you're full of spice, like me peas and rice. Much your admiration, perfect a creation. Ideal combination is communication. Too much night in a the bed alone. Thank you, Jaja for the phone. Virtual can beat real touch. Oh baby, I miss you so much. I really wish I didn't have to be alone tonight. I want some company, yes. I need your company, yes. I wanna hold a rub and touch and grab and squeeze you tight. I want some company, yes. I need your company, yes. Hey.
Boy, a couple of tracks there from Mr. Taddy P. Wicked bass player. As we continue with some Simon Lynch, and this one is off the album Instruments of Bob Marley.
Where you say, blouse and skirt, we clean when on a dirt.
She's so fine and she's so good. Lady Empire playing in your neighborhood. Clay! Island! Kue, Babylon. Kue, dirty Babylon. Kue, we you can't imply. You can't stop to die. Hey, you don't know, say I should be going in the street for Blouse and Skirt production, you see? I want them to see Blouse and Skirt link up, as I would say. Aile, call 'em Gola. Aile!
Greetings and love, family. This is Jack Eisen. Right now, I'm tuned in to the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show with the host, Lady D. Yeah, make sure you keep it locked. Playing all the best in reggae and everything you love. We bring the vibes.
Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you. Once again, much respect goes out to Mr. Jerry Johnson. What a lovely interview. We're going to continue a couple of instrumentals, keeping with the tone, and we're going to close out the show tonight. Oh gosh, I waited till the last, after the interview and everything. I didn't want to bring down the tone, but Taddy, oh God, Mighty Diamonds. Taddy Diamonds passed away, and I mean, we all know that. So we'll play a couple of tracks to acknowledge that tonight before I say goodnight. God bless. So guys, just hold tight, hold a vibe. Different kind of show tonight. Listen to some instrumentals. all kind of different instruments tonight. And our featured guest, Mr. Jerry Johnson, was in the spotlight. Wicked artist. I'm gonna listen. I hope you guys go and download his music. I'm gonna spend the day tomorrow listening to him. Absolutely lovely. Blessed love. How about some Misty Morning from Culture Roots?
Where you say, blouse and skirt, blouse and skirt. We clean when on a dirt. Where you say, Miss Lady Empire.
And there's a couple of tracks from Mr. Eyes off of his album Book of Dog Part 2. Love this album. What a wicked intro.
Greetings and love, family. This is Jack Eyes, and right now I'm tuned in to the Blouse and Skirt Link Up Show with the host, Lady D. Yeah, make sure you keep it locked. Playing all the best in reggae and everything you love. We bring the vibes.
This is my number one, my favorite instrumental of all time. This one is entitled Time Traveler. It's Mr. Eyes.
A big sound, a big tune.
Let's get some couple of ones from Mr. Ivan Christie. We're having an instrumental bonanza tonight. Just finished listening to a couple from Mr. Ja Eyes, including the Rainy Day Rhythm off of one of my tracks, I'll Cry For You, produced by Mr. Ja Eyes himself. Moving on to a couple from Mr. Ivan Christie. Oh, another one. I love this guy. Love your instrumentals. I hope you enjoy the show. I didn't know you guys would enjoy instrumentals so much. I think I'm gonna have to do a show with all rhythms. Let me know what you think. 079-480-98782. Leave me a message. Let me know if you want me to do a show with different instrumental artists. It would be a nice show, I think. Let me know what you think. All music played tonight can be downloaded on our downloading sites, on all usual downloaded sites. Guys, please support the artists. by the music. Favorite track from Mr. Ivan Christie. Track entitled Make It Easy. Love this one. Told you I'm in heaven tonight. Ivan Christie. I really do love this one. Easy on yourself.
Now we're introducing the Lady Empire with a man called Marvin, Dr. C, Brother Screw, Brando and Ruley. And we are featured, no Mighty Diamonds, with Lady Empire coming to dance hall. Sound boy dead now. Oof. Remember when Lady Empire said, don't shall have a nice. Whoa, sound boy better run away and I. Yes. Oh yeah. A Lady Empire, you know. Some sound have no tune, that's why them dead. Some sound have no tune, that's why them dead. It a go dread. Lady Empire run them red. It a go dread. Some sound boy I lose them head. Yeah. Remember when Lady Empire said, jump and I go die. Whoa. Sound boy better know and I. Yeah. Some sound have no tune, that's why them dead. Some sound boy have no tune, that's why them dead. It a go dread. Empire run them red. It a go dread. No sound boy lose them head. Yeah. Remember when Lady Empire said, jump and I got dead. Ooh, sound boy better than the way I. Yes. Lady Empire tear off the roof from over the way. Lady Empire tear off the roof from over the red and box the hope from off the turntable. Box the hope from off the turntable and spread love in the dance hall and spread love, oh love for everyone.
Man, Lady Empire, pull up the one there, you know. Tear us, sir. Tear them up.
And when the right time come, yeah, some are gonna charge for us. And when the right time come, oh, some are gonna charge for murder. And when the lawman come, oh, some are gonna run till they come. And when the parson come, the man go put the slim jam. Swallow feel, I go kill now. The battlefield, yeah, yeah.
Not the girl will ever run away.
No, no, no.
Not the girl will ever run away.
No, my virgin.
This year a prophecy.
Oh, let my go.
This year a prophecy.
Oh, let my go. Swallow feel, I go feel now. The battlefield, yeah, yeah.
Not the girl will ever run away.
No, no, no.
Not the girl will ever run away.
No, my brethren.
This year a prophecy.
Oh, yeah.
This year a prophecy.
But when the right time comes, yeah, some other charge you treat. And when the right time comes, some other charge you ask. And when the right time comes, oh, yeah, some other charge you murder. And when the lawman comes, oh, some other run till they come. And when the passion comes, yeah, the man go put the scripture. Swallow me, I go be, yeah, the battlefield, feel, oh yeah, yeah.
Not the girl will ever run away.
No, no, no.
Not the girl will ever run away.
Oh, no, no.
Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a good,
It have a look.
Jano.
Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a good,
It have a look.
Jano.
It was a cool and lovely breezy afternoon. How did you feel when you got moving?
You could feel it, cause it was the month of June. So I left my gate and went out for a walk. As I passed the dreadlocks camp, I hear them sing.
How do you sing when you heard them sing? Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a good,
It have a look.
Jano.
Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a good,
It have a look.
so I stopped to find out what was going on. For the spirit of Jah, you know, he leads me on. There was a ring of dreads and a session was there in swing. I could feel the thrill as I see and heard them sing.
How do you sing when you heard them sing? Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a bug,
It have a look.
Jano.
Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side.
It have a bug,
It have a look.
It was a cool and lovely breezy afternoon. How did you feel when you got no work? You could feel it cause it was the month of June. So I left my gate and went out for a walk. As I passed the dreadlocks camp, I heard them say, pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side. It ever done. Jano. Pass the country on the left hand side. Pass the country on the left hand side. It ever done. Oh boy. What a tragic. I'm just sick and tired of saying R.I.P. And this one was a bit of a shock. Didn't really know him personally, but you heard me play the dub. I did, interact with him. They usually hang out at Friends for Real Studio, holding a vibe, and Benji, blessed love to all the guys down there at Friends for Real studio down there in Jamaica. R.I.P. Taddy. You will be missed. You've yourself and the mighty that you have brought so much, given so much. You just don't know what to say. It's a bit of a shock, really, isn't it? I want to say good night, guys, good night, and God bless. Don't forget next week. We're here same time, same place. We kick it off at 7 p.m. Holding a vibe with Miss Terry Rimson, and that will be next week. So guys, please tune in for that. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to Puzzle Piece Music. Thank you so much for the links. And don't forget, if you're an artist and you want to be in touch, it's Puzzle Piece Music 24/7 at yahoo.com. Link up with Miss Chessford. Get your music heard around the globe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody that was on Mixcloud, everybody on YouTube, everybody that's listening on the radio, WhatsApp crew. I think WhatsApp crew had so much excitement. They gone to the bed. They gone very, very quiet. Blessed love to each and the artists that featured in tonight's program. Thank you so much for the music. And once again, blessed love and thank you, Mr. Jerry Johnson. Keep up the hope. Just keep up the good work. I love an instrumental. What a lovely guy to speak to. And guys, go and support his music. All music play tonight, available on all digital downloading sites. Please, as each and every week I ask you guys, please support the artists, support the music. So good night. This is Lady Empire tuning out a little bit early tonight. It's a long day, long week, much going on. I'm still dealing with all this fire issues and stuff like that. I'm knackered, I am. So that's not a fake yawn, that guys. That's absolutely real, live and direct. When it's live, that's what I say. But this show, I don't hide nothing. I don't hide. If I'm gonna yawn, I just yawn. I don't know, I'm tired. God bless you guys. Blessed Sabbath day to each and every one, and don't forget, walk good. Love the skin you're in. Love yourself. Love each other. Be good. Good night. God bless.
Where you say? Blouse and skirt. We clean when on a dirt. Where you say? Miss Lady Empire. Hey, are you run the empire? Where you say? Oh. Lady Empire run the wicked away. Oh. Blouse and skirt, we not come here to play. Ha, it's Clear Angel again.